Y'all see the thumbnail. Woo! Oh man, welcome back. What's goody? It's your boy Dave J back at it again with another one, man. She got your host, Dave J, episode 13. Tapping in a little late again. Sorry about that. We got a lot to unpack per usual. Shout out to today's sponsors. Okay, see that? John Cole Property Investments. What's goody? And propertysaleeasy.com, all of that. So, man, to be honest, I really want to not call all the leads today and just focus on doing the entitlement for this one deal that's about to go crazy right now. And good afternoon, Roxy. How you doing? I appreciate you joining in, tapping in. What's goody? It looks like the chat is finally working. Let me see if I can speak back to you. Drop some 100 emojis, hearts, whatever. What up? Yep. Thanks for joining. Tell everybody where y'all from. Tap in. How can we help you? How can we make you and your business better? How can we support you in the best way today? So everybody that'll be tuning in today and beyond will hopefully be able to reach out. You can drop your IG, your TikTok, whatever, your socials. Go ahead and spam the chat, man. I allow it. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to sell. Let's get it. So yeah, I am Brooklyn. Come on, man. What's goody? My bro, man, he from the Bronx, man. BX, stand up, man. So he would love to probably, link up with you somehow and do some business, I'm sure. But I know it's hot up there. Y'all got your own market up there. Because what's crazy is the US, like the whole country, don't have it's not a overall hot seller's market, buyer's market, neutral. It's shout out to Jamil Damji. He go to his video, he talk about this, but it's a regional market, meaning there's, I don't know, my screen kind of dark, my bad. Okay, sheesh. Hopefully that works. Okay, so basically it's in one region, like in the Mobile, Alabama, right? Straight up buyer's market, right? It ain't no activity going on, too much supply and all that good stuff. It's just kind of, stale. Then you go to, like you said, I'm sure Crown Heights in Brooklyn, anywhere in upstate, anywhere in New York, I'm sure it's just going dumb right now in terms of everything flying off the shelf, over asking. They still doing all it's back to 2020 to 2022 days up there. Cali the same way, right? Probably Boston, Miami the same way. I haven't really checked on it, and then you got, a neutral where it's kind of even on both sides, right? It's no tug of war really. You can be picky as a buyer a little bit, but not really, because you still might kind of get outbid, but you might have a better chance than not. And then you got the sellers that can go ahead and list and try to get the most dollar possible, but they more than likely can't really get that over asking, but they can get maybe asking or close to it. So anyway, I digress. So man, we got we got some fire to go after, man. I had Gemini help me whip up all of the due diligence. It helped me whip up why am I in this? Sorry, y'all. It helped me whip up I'm signing in. I don't know why I gotta sign in like this. Man, I done did something wrong. It helped me whip up the due diligence, kind of like the entitlement work, and that's the bar right there. When you talking about high-end deals, new construction, tear downs, ground up construction, anywhere in California, for that matter, anywhere in California, you best believe we talking about a huge payday. And I don't want to fumble the bag. I want to take everything I learned, y'all, every bit of failure up to this point, package it all up, and slap it on this deal, so I can like know exactly how to come in, what to do. And it gave me this LOI, this cold LOI to present, which I'm about to do live. And yeah, you switch to existing Chrome profile. You're already signed in on another. I don't know why it's doing this, guys, but I don't want to do the Chrome profile like that. Okay, hopefully I can see. Here it is. Okay, changing new construction. Boom, 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 boom. So I will pull this up and share it, but it's got some information I can't afford to share right now. I have to lock this deal up before I start sharing anything. I mean, I can share kind of the nuances and all of that about it, like just general info, but I definitely can't give out that address. I'm not doing it. But I have a chance to. I don't know what kind of profits, what kind of ROIs they're looking for out there as builders and developers and investors and stuff. But I can say a general rule of thumb. I mean, it kind of varies. It could be as low as 10% of her and as high as like 20, 25%. So it could be anywhere in between. And what that would net is on the low end, 460, 500K. And then on the mid, like 650, 700K. And then kind of on the high end, 800 to a milli. But your all in costs based on the wholesale, the hard construction costs, based on the soft costs and carrying costs, based on you know, just everything packaged in your all-in costs, right? Going to get permits, going to get designs approved, going to get your architect, involved in structural engineer and tree survey and like it's so many nuances, but I'm not gonna like let it deter me and get confused, and I'm gonna just bust down the door like and just take the most important next step like along the way, because that's the problem with a lot of us, especially me. We'll dream real big, right? And then what happens is we dream so big that we get paralysis by analysis of our own dream, because we think we got to take all the next steps at the same time instead of just taking that one little small win step. You know what I'm saying? Get that small win out the way first. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I have to, like I said, I'm going to pull up this LOI and try to present it to him, because, man, this is serious, guys. I'm talking about it's a huge payout. It's a 6-figure payout, bro. This is about to be so beautiful, and I'm really going to believe that we're bringing this home. Again, first things first, get him under contract. He was playing a little hardball. Let me see if I can share my screen to my website, man, because sometimes they don't let me do this. Yeah, analysis paralysis is a beast, man. You know what I'm saying? It's we all go through it, trying to be perfect or trying to be dialed in too much and overthinking stuff. I mean, I'm mad guilty, man. We all mad guilty. See, my screen went black, I think. And all I'm doing, guys, is literally trying to share my website, because I don't want to just be, y'all just see me on the screen. That's it. Like, I'm trying to be interactive here and show like real estate related activity, but whatever. Let me see if I can show. Hold on. So, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some reps in first. I'm gonna tackle the calendar, and I don't know what this is about, bro. Like, I'm literally on redfin.com and it's not showing the screen. I think they be trying to see if I'm sharing any illegal or privacy non-compliant stuff. I don't know, but I'm literally just trying to show redfin.com right now. Hopefully it comes back. Jesus Christ, man. Hold on, let me get out of here. Okay, now I'm not sharing it. Okay, now I'm sharing redfin.com again. Let's see. That's crazy. I'm sharing redfin.com, yo. Okay, anyway, so while it's blacking out on me, I'm going to pull up my CRM and I'm going to get into our calendar today and our super hots. We're going to get into all of that, the usual bag. You got to stay on top of your follow-ups. You can't, you got to do the boring work, man. And that's what I wanted to get on here and show a lot of you guys, like, you got to do the boring stuff. And I'm the type that hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hate doing the, excuse my French, I hate doing the boring work, but it's so necessary um to be dialed in and doing the boring stuff because it compounds, you know what I'm saying? And my screen is still black. Like, what's really good? That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna just take it off, man. Anyway, guys, so all right, let me go ahead and start dialing. I'm gonna dial. Oh, it finally showed it. I think it finally showed it. Let's try it again. My goodness, bro. I can't win. It's not doing it. So where y'all from, man? I mean, we got Crown Heights, man. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving that. I actually had a deal in uh it was a oh man, it was a 6 unit out there, a 6 unit or a 12 unit. And what's that area? What's the New York one, man? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. What is that one? It was on New York. Let's see. Dang, I can't remember it, man. Dang. It was outside of was it about Staten Island or Long Island? It was like a 12 unit building, man. I think it might be still available too. I think we had it around like 2 million, like 2 to 2.3 or something like that. But nobody was biting on it, man. Like, I had to let it go. So we might, I don't know, I'm gonna have to probably revisit that because the market's different now. But let's go ahead and pull up our task for the day. Today is the 10th. Let's see what's due today. All right, we got 3 in here. Kimberly Rhodes, she already said she rented that out. Christopher, he just texted me. And Ola, okay, that's the lady with the 47 properties up in Michigan. She kind of playing though. But I'm gonna call it right now. She gonna keep hearing from me every day until we get right. Especially as long as she pick up the phone. She answering the phone. She just got her son or some quote unquote son. This guy named Greg is working the deal. He might either be another wholesaler or somebody might be like listing the property and can't sell them. She's asking like 40 bands for them though, like, which is a little on the high side. Oh, I was supposed to go in and see what that portfolio do before I called her. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see if I can get an idea. I want to kind of call her with some ammunition real quick. Most of her properties need to be located in 48507 if she wants 40K and above, because that's like that's the zip code that could probably demand that. See, here's one in a 504. That may not slide. And they need to be 3 bedrooms and up. Look at that. She got 57 properties, guys. I can't show it though. Yeah, she got the 505. She got a bunch in Mount Morris. Okay, I like that. A lot of 504 though. 505. Not 1507 that I mentioned. So she's high. She's too high for more than likely, but I'm still gonna call her. Sorry, y'all. I ain't never took this long.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call.
Oh snap! I dialed the wrong number. My bad.
Please leave your message for 81.
All right, no answer. I'll probably call her back after 5, after 6 later. Excuse me. All right, clear her out for the day. So what we like to do, guys, in case for those who are new to the channel, we like to try to go after as far as our metrics and KPIs, just something real short and sweet and simple, especially just in this 2-hour condensed live. Obviously the numbers grow the more time you spend on it, but for sake of the live, for the sake of this live, 25 dials, 12 contacts, 6 offers, 3 contracts. So that's the number we always want to go for. And then the buyers and assignments, there's no number around that because that can just kind of obviously vary based on what we bring in from our seller acquisition KPIs. But that's what we're shooting for. And then we in 6 markets. We in Florida, Texas, Arkansas, Cali, Ohio, and Michigan. Okay, so if y'all got anything there, whether it's a seller, whether it's a lead, whether it's some buyers looking for something, let me know. Or anywhere for that matter. I got buyers in all 50 markets, all 50 states rather, but I don't have leads in all 50 states, but I have buyers in all 50 states that can help dispo your deal, that, we can help collab on stuff. So let me know what y'all got. What do you have? What do you need? Okay. Next we got Christopher Hammond. I just gotta push him out because he didn't take the pictures from me yet. So I'll push him out to Friday. Give him a little time. I'll do that in a minute because I want to call the next one first. Gotta get dialed in. Okay, we got a lot on the calendar today for the 10th. Damn, we got like at least 15. Oh, okay, we got Rita Jones, we got Scott, we got Wayne, we got Kenneth Cook. He's a lockup. Kenneth is a lockup. But he's a lockup tomorrow, so I'm gonna still check in on him today, just cause. Reason being, guys, you will find out that some people will tell you, yeah, call me on Friday. It'd be like like today's Tuesday. Yeah, call me on Friday and we'll be ready. And then you be like, all right. And then you wait and call them Friday. They either ghost you, they forget, they don't pick up, they just get out of Dodge, or they pivot on you and be like, you know what? I'm sorry, we actually decided not to sell, or we went another direction, or we did that because so much time done passed and you wasn't top of mind. You didn't stay on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's usually how that goes sometimes, bro. And they start, kicking the can. I'm gonna call her in April. That's another Cali lead. Okay, Rita. Let's call Rita. She's in Ohio. Even though she wants kind of too much from that last conversation, but I don't want to discount her because she might want less now. Life might be life and something might be different now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Miss Rita, this is Winston. Can you give me a shout? Thanks. Take care. I left my number on that voicemail so many times. She know my voice. I'll call her next week though. I had a buyer that told me he need that for $50K, and she first wanted like 110, and then she dropped it down to like 82. So I'm like, okay. And then I think a wholesaler probably like try to lock it up too high and fill out a contract with her. Of course, happens all the time, and that's not a good thing, right? But it happens. So now I'm in between that right now. I offered her already, like when I had my VA sending out offers last quarter, he sent out 40,000, which is crazy because I have a formula that I go by. Like if I really want to do something quick, especially if somebody like, what's your offer? What's your offer? You can take Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com, add those up as far as the estimates, right? Add them bad boys up, divide by 3. That's kind of like your as-is value, and then multiply by a certain percentage, depending on if it falls under 100K, if it falls between 101 and 300K, if it falls over 500K, yeah, like you back out a certain percentage and you land your offer from that. Like that's a quick and dirty, back of the napkin, let's get it, cash offer style. Shout out to Jerry Norton on that too. He kind of can attest to that. You can just do 50% of Zillow too, but I kind of wouldn't recommend it based on, it depends on your market, man. 50% and less is what I would say in the buyer's market or in a stale market. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But you're not going like in a hot seller's market. Good luck. Okay, Rita, we got you out of there. Today's the 10th. Yep, we got you out of there. So that was 2 calls. And who did we call before her? Okay, we got 2 in Michigan, 1 in Texas. No, 1 in Ohio. Okay. I got to get 10 in. I got to get my reps. I got to talk to somebody before I make that call to that big assignment fee call. I got to get warmed up. You feel me? Somebody got 20 acres for sale in Michigan, Grand Haven, Michigan. And they selling it for under $1 million. 2 parcels sold together off of Rich Street in 49417. Anybody got any buyers? Let's split some big fees, man. What's goody? Price is now $700K. Timeline is by the summer, but was also saying he would be ready to go. They are snowbirds living in Florida during the winter. Price still may be a little high, but we'll send them my guys anyways. Let me see. Oh, shout out to what's my man's name? I just got a Chrome extension from him that analyzes all deals, and you got to hit him up to get it. I can share that for y'all and for him. Let me go to my email and see if I can pull it up. Oh my God, why is it pulling up the other email, dog? I'm not supposed to be signed into this. Sorry, technical difficulties. So let me see if I got it. So it's a Chrome extension, and you type in the address, right? And oh my God. Hello. Yes. Yes. It's between like 10 and 2. Oh. Oh, shit, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Joe McCall. That's his name. Man, why is it not in here, bro? Here we go. February 9th. Gotta do the most to try to find this stuff. So here's the link. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. Register for my next challenge. No, I don't want to do that. Not yet. Download, access Chrome. I will register for that challenge though. It's a 5-day challenge. Here it is. Bro, this is bothering me that I'm not signing that account, man. And it's got like my other account. Anyways. Man, it's bothering me. Okay. Add to Chrome. Let's refresh. See if I can share my So okay, I guess it's only through Zillow though, but it's a Zillow Land Analyzer tool. And it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Let me see if I can give y'all a live video on it or share the link for my land guys. So I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if it's gonna go through in the chat because it's like a big funky link, but y'all can try to hit this up if y'all want to. Yeah, it's over 270 characters. It ain't gonna let me do it. But just you could probably Google it, y'all. Just Google Joe McCall, Zillow Land Analyzer. Okay, what y'all see here on the screen, the Zillow Land Analyzer. It's a Chrome extension, and I'm about to try it for the first time. So, let me see how I can do this. So I gotta go on Zillow. So first off, let me take the address. No, I can't do that. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Okay, I'm about to try it. Okay, where's the extension at? I think it's right here. All right, so you got to plug in a little something. So you got to find your comps and all that good stuff. So this lot or this piece of land is, so he said 20 acres. So let's plug in 20 acres. Again, it's my first time using this. We're about to figure it out. I'm gonna do this fast because we got dials to make. 20 acres. So lot size, we want to do 10 minimum. Oops. 50 max and 10 minimum. And then we want to do sold in the last, we'll do 12 months. We'll do 12 months. Refresh it. Okay. And then we want to do, just apply. So we got 3 results. We back out some more. We got 3 results still. We back out some more. We got 5 results. So not many. Let's see what's on the market. Oh, 2 results. Okay. So you got some they're asking 500 for 10 acres and they asking 800 for 24 acres. And he's asking 7 700 or 750 for his. So he's at retail, give or take, if I had to kind of match that up. But let's keep going. So if we see what's sold, that's what really matter. This got a structure on it, so kind of don't count. This one sold for what, 300K for 10 acres. It's probably about, so what's that, 30 an acre. So I'm okay. 10. This one for 20 an acre, but it's kind of funky. This one sold for 286 for 22 acres, which is low. And this one's a narrow lot. So they all kind of just, I don't know. But regardless, what we'll do is go to the scraper. Where's the scraper? I mean the extension. Let me see. To analyze current page. Let's see what happens. Okay. So it shows, let's see, minimum acres. We said 10. Max is 50. Okay. Sold listings, average of 347, medium 286, 15 acres on average, yada, yada, yada. Okay, then it's got the comps right here in front of us. And then we get to come down here and do a calculator style. So we can be like, all right, based on what we're seeing on average, it's giving us about 18,000 an acre. His joint was 20 acres. We want to profit 20 grand. Let's just call it 20 grand. And we're not paying any commissions on this. We'll just put that in there for extra costs, but I guess, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. 2,500 closing. The buyer's going to pay that. We'll put like 250 on here. I'm not going to do all that. Unknown cost 1,000, whatever. So this would be like EMD and stuff, give or take. And then, okay, so what we want to do, but we don't want to offer 18,000 an acre because that's retail, or that's what's happening on MLS. So I want to come out. I want to back out maybe like 5 grand or so. Let's call it 13.5 an acre for those 20. Oof. So that's tough. That's tough. Let's look at the lowest. Let's see, the lowest 10% is right here. Lowest 50%. I don't know. I'm not using this right, I don't think. I went to the AI analyzer. Oh, you can go, okay, then. So it takes you here into his so it takes you here to his GPT, and you can ask it to craft an LOI and all this other stuff, and it'll help you out with that. So I mean, that's pretty cool. But the analyzer itself, I don't know. That's not gonna fly in terms of that. We're way off. We're off by a mile. So, but I mean, the numbers are the numbers too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's paying above 300K, right? And the high, okay, you got a 775. That's way over there, closer to town, off the probably waterfront. But anyway, I'm spending too much time on this, so I will probably skip this one. To be honest, I don't really have the bandwidth on this one, especially for the sake of this video. On another video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. I'm going to put all the zip codes for all the sellers, and then side-by-side it with all the zip codes for all the buyers. And then I'm going to just go down the list and match up, okay, how many buyers do we have in this zip code that are buying? Okay, great. Looks like we got 4 of them buying in the zip code. So then I'm going to come over and look at the sellers, and then just try to like kind of dice it up that way. Because land is just a different beast, man. It just really is, especially if we're talking north of 10, 20, 30, whatever acres, you know. So, you know, I can't just call that one up like the same way I would do my single families for the most part. So let me move on to the next one. What we got going on in the chat? Anything? No? Okay. All right, y'all. So I still got to get my reps in, man. I got to get my reps in. We got a big deal ahead of us, y'all. Can't wait. Can't be scared either. Anytime I get nervous, I just think like the person on the other side of the phone or on the other end of me breathe the same air I do. And I just come right back down to reality like, oh, man, okay, we good. You know what I'm saying? We breathe the exact same air. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Wayne in Texas. No, Arkansas. Oh, he was sad. Okay. Because I made an 80K offer. He was a little hurt because he was hoping for the 115 and 119 that we didn't agree on it, but it's got a 222K estimate. That's what's crazy, but that market is just, the zip code is 71854. Okay, let's type that in real quick. Let's go to quick, y'all. 71854, and this ain't land. This is we back to houses. No, it's not what I'm looking for. See how it's split? Texas on one side, Arkansas on the other. It's crazy. All right, so this property is in 71854. It's I don't know how many beds. Probably 2 or 3. It's not bigger than 1,200 square feet. So I'm gonna just put 15 right there. And then I'm gonna put deselect all and just do houses. And then I'm gonna go back to 6 months. Really, in a slow market, you want to do 90 days. I got some more gems to tell y'all about comping too. If you can't find nothing in that area, 71854. Dang, that's like the whole city. What kind of mess was that? I'm in here. I'm trying to do how Jamil Damji be doing it. I don't use Zillow like that, man. I'm a Redfin guy myself. Redfin got the estimate at 152. Half of that is 75. So that's how I look at it. Okay, could we get on Privy then? Can I show y'all Privy? Oh man, I gotta do all of this sign. What's up with all of these signups? There we go. So something sold for 109. It was on the other side, unfortunately. But I mean, who's the buyer for this? Who's the buyer for this? Is this a retail buyer or is this a landlord? Probably a retail buyer. retail buyer buying less than what he asking. So you know you got to come correct. This market is just too dry. But I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. We want all the smoke per usual. Stop taking all this time. We ain't calling nobody. I'm doing terrible right now. Sorry, y'all. We can go over the values together too, man. So you can see what I'm seeing. Exactly. Got it. The obstacle is the way, yo.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press
And I'm gonna
1
leave
for
a
more
voicemail.
options.
Hey, what's going on, Wayne? This is Winston giving you a shout. I saw your message. Sorry. Yeah, I wanted to just talk through that and see maybe, kind of get on the same page. We can even, just take a brief moment to walk through it in terms of the numbers and hopefully get on the same page. But you popped up in my calendar, so I wanted to just give you a shout back and revisit this. You can call me here on my cell, which is 51. All right, yeah, man. Just when in doubt, just you know what I'm saying. Just go for the smoke, man. Just go for the smoke, bro. Because otherwise, what it's gonna do? The analysis paralysis once again. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. As a matter of fact, we're not doing no more comping and all of that other stuff before we dial. I know better than that. That's not what we do on this channel. We scan a note for about 10 seconds and then we dial. All right, so that was Arkansas. Next we got Kenneth. Yes, my man. That's the guy in Michigan. He said call back tomorrow, but I just want to call him. I'm like, yo, here's that smoke we want. I want to call you today. You told me tomorrow, but I'm still calling you today just to see. Catch you off guard to see if there's anything in real time I can address. What up, though?
Welcome to the voicemail. 231.
All right, that's fine. Just my number flashed up. That's all I wanted, I just wanted to establish territory. Because here's the thing. The more touches, the more familiar. The more familiar, the more comfort. The more comfort, the more easier, that's not a word or whatever, my grammar's off, the more easier the decision. The easier the decision, right? We got a guess. Yes.
Hi.
What up, Bill? Welcome back. All right, so no answer there. Michigan. Save. All right, next. Chris, I already called you. He's due the 18th, so you knock him out of there. Yep. Big facts, all facts, no printer on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. Sometimes we be running away. Running from it won't save you. Running from it will not save you. See it through, bruh. You gotta just Chin up. Chin up, head down, though, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just kind of just get in there, man. Get in that gap. And what happens is you come out better. You'd be surprised. You come out better. Like, you do. Your character get built. You know, you might accumulate some chinks in the armor here and there, but chinks or kinks in the armor. But, you know, we built for this, man. Fall down 7, stand up 8. I tell my son that all the time. And he's 2. Little man, 2. Gonna be ready. All right, we calling Longview, Texas. Let's get it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 903.
Young Charles, let's see. Let me call you back. Double tap. That's what we're doing.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I wonder if my phone is still showing up as spam, likely. If it does, it might cause for a triple tap. I might call him 3 times, but I ain't trying to do all that right now. We got to move on. We got a calendar to hit. We got a big call to make in Cali, man. Bay Area stand up, man. That's oh man, that one gonna be tough. That one gonna be tough, man. I can't wait. It's so many like little nuances. Like AI will make you like, man, that I'm telling you, I was already dangerous enough to be a builder, but that right there, man, I done got upgraded a little bit more. So now I'm about to call him and be saucy and just sauced up with it. Like, bang, bang, bang. Like, I'm gonna have everything, all the ammunition to yeah. I just can't wait. So what was that? That was Texas. He didn't pick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 calls in. Got 4 more to go. Oh yeah, all day. Double dial. Absolutely. But here's the thing. I double dial when it's necessary. Because not all double dials are created equal. Because sometimes you might have just talked to them about something, and you know, I double dial the unfamiliar. I'll put it that way. Like if we ain't talked in a while, they might not know my number, or you know, I'm following up there on my calendar, and we ain't talked since November or something like that. And this February, like, yeah, I'm double dialing you. But we just spoke the other day, and more than likely, not really. Like I gotta know that my number not saved, or you don't know who I am. Or I might hit you from one of my other phone numbers. That's the thing too. Oh yeah, this guy right here, man. We call him Columbus, Ohio on this one. So this is a good one. I should have locked him up, man, a long time ago. Terrible. And y'all will notice here, I always call myself out.
Telephone number 614.
Because I'm human, and I'm not like all this social media fluff you see out here.
Telephone number 61.
Like I literally on episode 10, go back to episode 10. Shout out to Failure Fridays. That was on last Friday. I literally bombed a contract, real time, in front of the world. Was I embarrassed? Hell no. Want all that smoke. I was hype. I was mad a little bit, but I was still excited at the same time. It was like a bunch of because I learned like a lot on that call. You know what I'm saying? And I had my little nephew on that call with me on the live, and he was learning too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check that one out, man. That one was hot. The middle of the episode. It was a deal in Ohio. Fell through. got clipped. Had a buyer ready to go, and this fool disappeared on me. I said, God damn. Then I had to pivot, getting interest too late, and yeah. So I'm gonna follow back up with those. They supposed to close March 6th, and that's too long. I think they're dealing with another wholesaler. So yeah, that's or the buyer had went behind me, but he was ready to close in 7 days, so it might not have been him. I don't know. Whatever. You go through that in this business. You go through people circumventing you, and you know that shit whack. But it's kind of cost of doing business. Who was that? Columbus. He didn't pick up on the double dial. Shit, triple dial his ass. Mark, you're up. California. I love calling these Cali boys, man. 310. That sound like that's some SoCal-ish. Oh, he in Santa Monica. An apartment. Boo. Okay, we'll call it. I made a $2 million offer on that bad boy. Oh wait, he got two of these. He got an apartment, he got a Santa Monica one, and he got a San Mateo one. San Mateo was in the Bay Area. I made a $2 million offer on that thing, and he said, damn, and he got an Edgewood one. Where's Edgewood? That's in San Mateo. Okay. I'll let you buy me a cafe latte at Earth Cafe in Santa Monica, and you can tell me your thoughts. I don't know about bruh. Hold on now. What you trying to do, bruh? You ain't doing all that.
Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think my joint is spammed up, man. Double down. Nonetheless, I'll leave a message. No, I left one.
Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's NA, leave a voicemail. NA, leave a voicemail again. NA, voicemail. And then also text messages those go out in between. And then I put them in a 30, 60, 90-day follow-up campaign, and then let the drip just happen on its own. So then it started following up automatically in the background. And then they get removed from the workflow if they don't respond after that. So I try to have my follow-ups dialed in, because that was my weakness, following up. Like first doing this business, man, I was horrible, because I thought shit was supposed to happen on the first try. It took me a long time to do a deal because of that. No following up, just calling one time. Oh, you don't want to do it? Or, oh, I couldn't get a hold of you. And that was it. It was like, what? Well, now, if you're not interested, I'm not going to call you right back, but you still probably going to be in a rotation. Like, you know, I might still end up calling you back like a year from now or 6 months or something, you know, but because things change. Unless you tell me, no, I'm keeping it forever, then it's like, all right, I'm not going to hit you back at all. So that was one. He was due today. I'll put him out to next week. We'll do next Thursday. Okay. All right, so we cleared that out. Next, we got I'm shaking my head at this one I'm looking at, boy. I tell you, man. I tell you. My people be, woof. All right. Young. Oh, I'm going to just call Gary. How about that? Let me call Gary instead of, I keep calling the daughter, even though she on the deed. I'm going to call Gary. They got liens, man, that's higher than the contract price.
Please leave your message for
Gary.
Dang, what y'all do? Y'all block me, bro? It's like that. I was just trying to help. I'm gonna call Alicia.
Please leave your message for
Gary.
She gonna do the same thing. The world would be so much better if we just all bossed up.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
Yay. Baby sleep for her and Gary. Yeah, they don't want to. They thought they was gonna get a couple dollars, but so that there's no incentive for them. I mean, it is some incentive for them. Like I'm covering, like that's y'all still gonna have to face it. Might as well let somebody try to talk them down, because this was what I was gonna offer. I was gonna offer them. They got a $10,000 water bill, bro. My God, a $10,000 water bill overdue, past due, and then a $2,000 what you call it, back taxes. So, you know, I've done a deal in November where I talked the water bill down, even though it wasn't that much. It was like $4,500, and talked them down to like $38. It was a little something, but it helped. Every little bit helped, right? And you know, that difference made the deal, because I paid, and then I paid some of it out of my assignment fee. I paid like $1,900 out of my assignment fee. I ain't never did that, by the way. Oh yeah, yes I have. What am I talking about? I did that on a Houston deal for some land. We had to pay like $14,000, so we would have had a $48,000 wholesale fee. Then had to take $14K of that and pay some damn taxes, man. It was crazy, but it was either that or zero. So I'm grateful. All right, moving on. So that was Gary and Grundy. So that was Michigan times 2. We got Patty. Patty. I see a 313 in here. So is that Detroit? Oh no, she in Middletown, Ohio. Okay. Let's see what that do. If y'all notice, like y'all not gonna hear these metro, like y'all, for the most part, you're not gonna get no metropolitan areas out of me, no metro areas.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Patty Williams.
Because
Your call has been forwarded to.
damn it. Them secondary markets is where it's at, man. Secondary and what's the other word? Treachery. I can't say that word. Secondary and tertiary markets. How you say it? Secondary and tertiary. Wait, no. Secondary and tertiary markets. Tertiary. Tertiary. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. I guess they're trying to say the third. Obviously, this is the metro, then a little bit outside of the metro, then outside of the metro. That's where stuff is happening right now. So just a little something, just a little tidbit. What up, though? SDH. How you doing? How you feeling? What's goody? My bad. I'm checking on the chat now. You should have put a memorandum. Well, that's the thing. I didn't get it under contract yet. I think if you're talking about that Ohio deal, I think that's what you're talking about, because I was just, is that what you're talking about? That Ohio deal that I bombed on live? If it was that one, I didn't have it under contract yet. that was the thing. They pointed out some gaps on the contract to me that they weren't comfortable with, and but at the last minute, I didn't know they had any type of unreadiness. They were ready to roll, but it's just, you got to just go check that one out. It's whole story with that, man. That's just crazy. Patty, we got you out of there. We're gonna push you out to next week. Okay, I'm just trying to clear the 10th. Gotta clear the calendar so we can move forward. I gotta talk to somebody, man. Somebody pick up the phone already. Make me an offer. Okay, let's go. I'll make you an offer. Oh, let me find out. You in my backyard, Austin. The backyard I live in. I'm from Detroit, but he in my backyard right now. All right, here we go. His name is, very hard to pronounce. And the phone is busy. Sumiyoshi. I think that's it. That's it. Sumiyoshi is who I just called. Okay, it says E&M Homes Design on the caller ID. Well, send him a text. So he had a property. Hey, can you call me back? Thanks. All right. That was Texas. NAST. Not available. Sent text. Texas 2. All right, next. Got a few more here. This is a wrong number lead. I love those. You got the wrong number. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. My bad. I'll make sure I take note of that. Hey, by the way, man, you got any properties that you trying to sell? Yeah, I do. That's how I started. And now he's a wrong number lead. I'm about to call him right now. He gave me a property address, but he didn't. That was it. I couldn't get further than that. Let me see. What are these notes hitting for? Duplex on Clark Street. His estimate 90. Okay. Yep. He will check with his children to see if he wants to sell. Couldn't catch his name. Older gentleman. Oh, so it was kind of up in the air. He had a duplex he was thinking about.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
This is a great candidate for a double dial. And I'm dialing for my Detroit number. Let me see. Come on, pick up, baby. I don't got his name. Damn. I be having, man, terrible notes, man. I know better than that. How the hell I don't have his name? I'll tell you what. Ingenuity. Let me look him up real quick. Just type his name in propwire.com. Or his address.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, sir. How you doing? This is Winston giving you a call. It's been a little while since we last spoke. You probably don't remember, but I was calling back about that duplex that you told me about on West Clark Street. Hey, give me a shout back here on my cell when you get this message. I'm at 31. All right. Yeah. So that's that. Damn. I damn near want to triple dial those. Left voicemail BT. I gotta get somebody on the phone. I know this is kind of like the downtime of the day to call people too, because I usually be wrapping it up right now. It's all good though. No excuses. That was who was that? Ohio. Man, don't sleep on Springfield, Ohio, bro. Like whoever got something out there, let me know. Go and pull a list and go to town, man. I'm actually about to rerun my campaign out there. It was stuff coming through left and right. I literally was like day 3. I recorded this too, day 3, but it was a long time ago or last summer. Day 3 of this marketing campaign, bro. I kid you not, because I was on a lead-a-thon. It was the first time doing this. I took 4 markets and I created a workflow for all 4 of them. And they all had their own style, tailored messaging. And they had a high delivery rate. And man, leads was just bam, 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 bam. 23 leads one day, 27 the next, 31 the next, 18. Like they were popping in, like going crazy. I was like, oh, and then on the 4th of July, so I started on June 30th, I get a call or a reply on the 4th of July because I actually was doing a 3 drip. It was a 3 drip boy. So if you don't reply to the first drip, you getting that second one like four days later or something like that. He replied to the second drip. It was like, yeah, I was actually thinking about selling. Like he was over there on the 4th of July dealing with a damn busted main pipeline. He was pissed at the time. I called him right at the right time. I mean, the motivation was dumb high. And he gave me a price. The price he gave me was lock up central, LIU, lock it up all day. And I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing some stuff around. I forgot how I positioned it. It was cold, but I was like, yeah, we were probably between like that 77 to 83 range. And he was like, I could do 85. Done. Let's go. And then, no, he was like, I said, we're between the 77 to 83 range. He said, I can do 80. Word? I said 83. That's my high. And you said you could do 80. He cut it right down the middle for me. I was like, bet. Sending it over. Sent that bad boy over, man. Literally 3 weeks later, he kind of got a little in his feelings, of course. It didn't go all the way smooth, but because he realized like, damn, what am I doing? And he wanted to not sell it. And then I was like, man, the train has left the station, my guy. Like we under contract and I got people moving around. I done paid for some stuff, paid people to go get pictures and contractors all moving around. Like, come on, dog. You can't, you know what I'm saying? That was definitely a memorandum moment, but I didn't even take it there. I just like, look, man, let me see if I can come up, give you a little bit more, because we're right here within our realm of what we originally agreed to. I told you we can do 77 to 83. So then I went up to 83.5, or was it 82.5 or something like that. And then literally 2.5 weeks later, 17.5 assignment fee. And it was like outside of that little hiccup, that was like the best, smoothest, quickest deal from contact to close ever. Like it was dope. Like it took like 2.5 weeks. I think I closed July 4th and closed like the 20th, in like 2.5, 3 weeks or something like that. I was like, wow. And this was a brand spanking new market. Never been out there. Never heard of no Springfield, Ohio. I did my little research and I just dialed in. That's all I needed to see. I saw all that buyer activity over there. All right, Ray, you up. Lorain, Ohio. See? Who heard of Lorain, Ohio, bro? You type in Lorain, Ohio, go to Zillow or go to redfin.com and check and see how many buyers are out there, how many transactions you see in the last 6 months to 12 months. And you're going to see why Lorain, Ohio was on my list. More than likely. Sometimes it was a hit and miss, though. I ain't going to lie. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Where y'all from? What do you have? What do you need? What's goody? Spam up the chat, man. Let me know what y'all selling, how y'all can help, how we can collabo, all that good stuff.
Hello, you've reached Trey Dutro. Please leave a message. I'll get back to you. Thank you. Bye.
Damn. We ain't had no context yet, guys. This is crazy. Double tap. I sent him an offer too, and he laughed at it. Y'all want to see it? Let me see if I can show y'all.
Hello, you've reached Trey Dutro. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Bye.
What's going on, Ray? This is Winston. Give me a shout. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Here on my cell. I'm at. Take care. Y'all see that? See how he laughed at me? See how my AI still was like, understood. What were you hoping to accomplish with the proceeds from the sale? Are you open to maybe listing it on the market instead? Look at that. Generated by AI. No longer for sale. Okay, thank you for your time. Have a nice day. So that was in October 15th. So, you know, when people like want to sell it and then they like be like, nah, I don't want to sell it or whatever, you know, after me shooting them an offer, I said, okay, you know, I spent some time on this bad boy, so you gonna get this call back down the road. Because life be lifing. Things change. And yeah, that's what I'm sticking to. So anyway, all right. He didn't pick up, so that was Ohio. Was that Ohio? Yeah, I think it was. Lorain. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. We got James. We got Jing. We got this guy. And we got Brett and Ingrid. Ingrid is I can't man, that's such a sad case, bro. Y'all ever had, I don't know if I got any landlords in here, man, who got tenants, but bruh. Y'all ever had, I haven't, by the way, but I'm about to ask this. Have y'all ever had a tenant just be so disrespectful and bully you to the point where y'all in court, judge is like, you know, y'all got to work it out, you know, the land, as I call this next person in Lubbock, Texas. And, you know, they just having a way. Like, you can't even get inside your own joint, bro. Like, she can't get inside her own crib, bro. Imagine that. Ooh, I got a gem that I just learned about that too. So, and this is a lot of blue states, like, again, not trying to get political, it's just facts. Blue states are more tenant friendly. Red states are more.
Dialed is not in service.
Damn, did I dial that right? Red states are more landlord friendly. So take it how you take that information and run with it. So this is in Michigan, blue state, and basically, she is $5,000 in arrears. She as in the tenant. Damn, what happened to that number, man? I needed that. Hold on.
Subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
They got a backup number? Nope. Interesting. I just dialed that the other day. So they got $5,000 in arrears. The place is toe up, and you know, she kind of getting bullied. She can't get into her own property, this, that, and the third. And we trying to like, she was good. We trying to buy it. And we even told her, hey, we might even do sight unseen, because that's going to be the best case. And we'll inherit everything and we'll go ahead and handle it and take care of it. My man's is no nonsense. He'd go for it and lay the hammer down, right? So we was going to probably look into it. We're in the middle of looking into it right now as we speak. I read literally this morning about if somebody has a tenant like that. This guy said, have you seen the guy who gets rid of squatters for a living? He will sign a rental contract with the owner, move in, and becomes their roommate from hell. Most squatters have convictions, but police won't help until it's a legal matter. So he will bring in firearms, then call the police. Then a convicted felon is in a building with guns, becomes a legal matter, and phone the police to arrest them. So people are genuinely down on their luck, and it's good to try to help them. But those who try to cheat you, well, two can play that game now. I was like, damn, bro. Like, hold on, man. I might have to tuck that one in my back pocket. That's wild. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, that you got to go that extreme to like get people out of your house, and like people just be really out here taking advantage, bro. I don't like that, man. Like, especially like if you try to help them and reason with them and all of this and that, like, you know, yes, like, you know, it's one thing if you just like, you just buck on them, you ain't no reasoning at all, no reasoning, and you just like, you know what I'm saying, they communicating and you're not, you know, they're them as a tenant, but you're not communicating, that's another thing, that's another story. But if you've been overly communicating, trying to work it out, months done pass, you all in the hole, you paying them double mortgages. Nah, man, I don't like that. We ain't doing that. I can't live it free, nor can you. You know what I'm saying? So, because there was a picture of this post with all this stuff out on the front lawn, and it was like different like takes on it. People was mad and upset at the guy for throwing them out like that, and it's like, hell no, man. You okay? Go ahead and get in his position. Let's see if you singing that same tune. People love to try to, you know, play other people's pockets, count other people's monies until they get punched in the mouth. Shout out to Mike Tyson. All right. But no, we did have to I had to evict somebody, but not all the way. Like they got their act together right when we was about to what's the name? Oh damn, I'm sorry, y'all. For sure. Appreciate y'all. I'm all I wasn't looking at the chat. But yeah, Roxy, or as far as the text blast, man, you can holler at me on that one. I got a lot of drip campaigns, and they're basically, I just do it at 6 hours of the day from 9 to 2, or 8 to 2, or 9 to 3, depending on normally 9 to 3. And then each hour has its own messaging, so that you don't want to send out the same message the whole entire day, because you're gonna definitely get flagged. And AT&T, T-Mobile, and all of them, they don't play that. So let me call this next one. He's in San Mateo. So yeah, I got a bunch of different conversational workflows going, and hold on real quick. And then yeah, I trained the AI to talk to him a certain way. So it's like my lead manager. It replies every 2.5 minutes after they reply. And I dumped a whole lot of training inside of the knowledge
Your call
base.
has been forwarded to voicemail. Person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
And do a double dial skis. So yeah, so like, cause I was like, when I was doing it without the AI, man, it was like I was manually trying to respond, and those tons of messages coming in on a daily basis. It was just like, oh,
Hello?
hey Jing, how you doing?
This is Ed.
Hey, how's it going? This is Winston giving you a call. I was catching back up with you. You had spoke with Alex about your property on Tilton Avenue via text. Probably don't remember, to be
I
honest.
don't remember that.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
don't
I
remember.
to be honest.
Just checking back on that.
I'm actually in the meeting right now. I'm in the lunch meeting right now. I wonder if we can talk after this.
Yeah, of course. This is my cell phone. You can dial me back here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yep. So he said he was thinking of either developing it under the SB 79 or entitling it under the SB 79 and selling it to a developer. That's crazy because that's what I'm about to do real time to that other lead I was talking about. It's exactly what I'm about to do. But he said SB 79. Yeah, I think I was watching a video on that SB 79, but you can't. That's basically allowing you to add another structure, another ADU to your lot, to an existing property. But I'm not trying to do it in SB 79. I'm trying to really do just tear down, complete, rebuild, regut. So, but it's cool that I can talk to him and have that knowledge. So anyway, oh man, let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him. He was due earlier today. Make him due at 4 o'clock today now. Finally got a damn contact, man. How long did that take? Even throughout all the double dials. He was a double dial, though. I definitely double dialed him. I forgot to ask him if I caught him at a bad time. But it's all good. Oops. Yeah, so I don't know what I was just saying, my bad, but yeah. Somebody remind me, my bad. Oh yeah. So yeah, my bad, Roxy. You was talking about the what I use for text blasting, but yeah, that's pretty much what I use. But just the look at all those conversations. Oh my god, I'm looking at it real time with y'all on the screen on them tasks. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man, y'all gotta excuse me on that. But a lot of those are like replies that are like, okay, I'll see you later. Have a good day. A lot of those are replies with people like saying F off, never, and all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out a way to still like not include those in my inbox. So that's to be clogging up my inbox like crazy, bro. Obviously, as y'all can see. I'm gonna keep that one up. Christina, boy, oh boy. Actually, Matt. This guy, man. Terrible, bro. Terrible. He was another memorandum filer victim I should have sought out. I done had like 4 people over the last 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 people kind of like back out on me, either at the contract or under contract.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Matthew Jarbo.
Boo.
Is not available.
He know who I am, but I'm still double dialing him. Y'all know? So I had the title company recommended that they said we'll file a memo for you. I was like, oh, word? And I told the my buyer about it, and she was like, she didn't really know much about the memorandum thing, so she was kind of a little unease about it. So it's
Your call has
still
been
kind of
forwarded to
in
an
a
automated
standstill.
voice messaging system.
Matthew Jarbo.
Is not available.
Send him a voice text. What's going on, Matt? All right. See, he took that off. That's funny. Like, this guy, man. Oh, my God. It just brings back stressful memories. And yet, I still call these people back. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? What would y'all do? He had 3 properties. We was ready to go, man. He came to me and gave and wanted to do the deal at his numbers, because I was like, we need to be at this. He came up just a little bit above mine, and I was like, okay, we can do that. And then we had lined it up for some buyers to go walk it. He had squatters. We was still working through that. It was just like a mess. And through it all, man, we saw it through, man, and we was ready to get. We had assignments damn near signed off, but we just needed him to. What was it? Yeah, we just needed him to sign the purchase agreement, and he never did. He just got ghosted, bro. On his own deal that he on his like damn near own terms we agreed to. Like that we had to come up to. Horrible. Yeah, trash. You think the sellers back out the contract because they might have gotten a better one offer from a wholesaler? Man, damn near 100%. Damn near 100%. And you know, here's the thing. Like, the grass don't be greener sometimes, bruh. Like, most of the times it don't be like, because people gonna always, you know, especially like, I don't even know where to start from this one, man. But basically, yes. More than likely, yes. Another wholesaler probably called him. He probably pitched the same thing, and it was like, yeah, we'll do it. Whatever. Because that's another thing. Like, you can find a dang on wholesaler damn near every market. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it's just like that. It wasn't always like that, but it is now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let that deter you.
Hello, Hidden Hill Boarding Kennels.
Hey, what's going on, Brett? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's been a little while. I'm not sure if you know who this is, but this is Winston calling you back regarding those, 7 or 8 properties you got there in Canton?
Gotcha.
Yeah. I catch you at a bad time?
Actually, I'm sitting at my computer, but trying to get it to load.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad time.
Okay. No, but I was just trying to reconnect. I know you spoke with my assistant Alika on those too. And we're pretty much caught up to speed for the most part. I think the only thing we were waiting on was like the rents, or you were going to send something over via email. But before you did all that, I wanted to just kind of get straight to it, because I know as far as the price point, we might be close, but not all the way that close. We're within maybe about 10-20% from each other. I think, give or take. Let me see. You got 1, 2, 3 and 06, 3 and 05, 1 and 08. So they all had roughly different values, but most of them had kind of the same values, which was around like that between that 35 to 42K threshold. And then there was one that had, I think the 08 one was a little bit higher in value. So I don't know what kind of wiggle room you have there or what your goals are after selling them. But, we wanted to see if we can be a good fit and make something happen.
So how much are you saying?
So the 1, 2, I'm going to, let me see. 1, 2. Basically all of them is except for the one on 9th Street, right? The other 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the other 7, they had a range from 37 to 42K.
For what?
Yes.
Where'd you get that?
I got it from the database, from what's happening in the market right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely won't be selling them for anywhere near that. I'm looking at 65 each.
Okay. And can I ask, where'd you get that?
Well, yeah, because the values, I get it way higher than what you're getting. To the MLS of recent solds and stuff like that.
Okay, for
it's the same exact houses in the same area. If they're rehabbed for retail, they're selling at $130,000.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. And
in fact, now I'm not saying that's the second, but within the last year they have.
Yeah.
And I expect here in the spring, if rates drop again, it's going to get even tighter. But I had one my cousin bought off of me for $37,500 several years ago that I helped him get it renovated. No garage. He had the asbestos shingle siding that we painted. I put a new kitchen, new bath in, and paint and carpet. And he got a 110 on it, cash sale.
Okay.
So
at 30, but initially at 37.
Well, I sold it to him for 37, but 7 years, 5, 6 years earlier.
Yeah. No, I got you.
So that was that he sold it and closed on it on a cash sale. In the same areas, I mean, these pretty much are all the same general areas. So I'm not willing to sell anything for those prices, no matter what.
I understand. No, that's totally fair. I just wanted to make sure we could communicate. That was kind of the general census of most of the properties, because we had one on Lincoln Avenue back in October. Got that for $37,500, and it was the same thing.
Well, it doesn't mean you can't get them for that, because I can still buy them for that too.
Yeah, exactly.
But these are all either rented or going through the rent-ready turn to re-rent, and will be turned rented. And I don't know. I mean, I've been offered 50s for them already, and 55 something. At the time, I didn't take it. So,
but
that's okay. I get it. I know what you're doing. I wish it was 2008 again. Believe me.
I know. For sure.
I wish I didn't sell any of these sons of bitches, and I still had all 110 of them that I bought for 6, 7, 8, 10, 15,000.
Damn. Yeah.
But I don't see that coming unless some catastrophic event happens again.
Exactly. Yeah.
But even COVID made it worse.
Yeah.
Higher.
It was a good worse, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, good if you had a whole bunch and you wanted to sell them, but not good if you had a whole bunch and nobody had to pay rent. Yeah, exactly. No, but if anything were to change on my end, because I work with different types of investors with different types of business models. So whether it's, obviously there's always the fix and flip, and there's always the landlord guys, but we got capital preservation guys too. We need to move money around and kind of, definitely don't want to store it in a bank. So there's that. And if it can cash flow, the numbers make sense, off of the rents, then that obviously can be something to pursue. The only thing,
you got a guy who has a company that if these were all leases instead of having several land contracts, land installment sales on them, I could have sold every one of them for 60,000+ a few months ago, but they just wouldn't hear me on the land contract deal, and they kept thinking it was holding paper, and I'm like, it's not, because they don't convert. I mean,
okay.
If they convert, it's a win-win because you're getting I mean, I had them, the ones I have contracted there for over 100,000, and that was based on the market at the time, and we did appraisals and everything.
Yeah.
So 1 out of 50 converts. So they're basically the reason I did them and do them is to get a down payment to defray the cost of the turnover.
Of course, right.
And if they buy me out at 100, and I'm in it for 40.
Yeah, that's good math.
Upset about it at all.
Exactly.
Good for them.
Exactly. I mean, it's the same. I mean, it seems like it would be the same process anyway. Just the first position.
It's a little different. It's a little different. They gotta be 30 days late, and you give them a 10-day notice instead of a 3-day, and then you can file for forfeiture. It's just the same thing as it's eviction.
Gotcha.
But if they're not 30 days late, you can't file for that eviction forfeiture. We still give people the same 3-day notices that they haven't paid by the 3rd, just to wake them up and pay.
Yeah.
But we can't act on those, and we tell them that. We tell them that right off the bat. Look, we're giving this to you.
I got you.
To wake you up to pay, because some people, when you're tired of dealing with them, you don't accept it until if they're behind. And but it's not a difficult process unless you don't do your job and you let them over 5 years old, or they put more into the house than 20%. That's the only drawback.
I see. So most of these are on a land contract for you, for the so you have buyer tenants basically.
It's like a lease option. It's
lease
a
options.
option.
Correct.
The difference is, I don't know if you know this, so I don't want to be,
No, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Stroking my own ego.
I'm all ears. I love to learn.
If you do a lease option and somebody gives you $5,000 down, and they have a year, so they have a regular lease, and then they have an option document. And they give you $5,000, and they're supposed to pay you by it within a year, or the option goes away, right?
Right.
If they do that today and move in tomorrow, then say, hey, this house isn't what you said. We don't want it.
Yeah.
You lose you're going to lose the money.
Yeah.
If you go to court, the judge is going to award them most or all of that money.
Yeah.
With the land contract, it's a legitimate sale on a land installment deal in Ohio. So the second they give you that money and they sign those papers and you hand them the keys, it's done. Tomorrow they could say, I don't want it anymore. Well, okay, you forfeit your down payment. I mean, I don't do it just because for that reason, but
sure.
There was the day when you'd have somebody driving around, they'd give you the money, sign the contract, go around the corner, and they'd find what they thought was a better house, and they want to move to that one. And I said, well, you just signed a contract. You can't do that.
Man, I heard about that one before. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I chose whether or not I wanted to let them off if they were trying to, like, just do me wrong.
Yeah.
I would go a pound salt, but if they were good people and they just, I didn't mind.
I understand.
But the bottom line is you get that, and then I can use that to defray the turnover costs. Like, I just did one that it's going to be about $9,000.
Wow.
So $5,000 down, that sure helps to cover that.
Yep. And it behooves them.
A lot of places don't want to buy those because they think they're buying the paper like it's a mortgage.
Right.
And I told him, you're buying the house, and it's in an LLC. You'll have the same agreement with the tenant, and it's up in 6 months. If they don't pay it off, you can terminate it and just do a lease.
Okay, I got you. I thought, in a sense, it does sound like you're kind of buying a note. If the ownership and like the deed is in their name.
The deed doesn't go to them.
Okay, so it's contract for deed style. Like they have to fulfill their term before they get granted the deed.
It's like a car loan.
Yeah.
Memorandum of title.
Yeah.
You don't actually have the title to the car till you pay it off.
So you pay it off,
So
right? Okay.
They're paying you off in installments.
I got it.
Yeah, they are not. You're still on title.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the difference. But
Gotcha. Okay.
at any rate, that's that. So
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing.
if you change your mind too, and you're thinking you could do closer to what I'm looking for, call me back.
Okay. One last thing. All of them are rented around, was it 700, give or take? Or all of them are collecting payments are all 700 or so?
A couple of them are lower in that range. Most of them are 9 or up.
Okay.
And I've got 1 or 2 of them I'm getting back. The one we're about 70% done with the renovations.
Okay.
That one will rent. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I can do Section 8 on that one for 14 something, which I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good play. Okay.
So,
Got it.
but some of those have been long-term tenants.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually give them a break because, they paid, they take care of the place. If they were at $750 and I could get $1,250, I'd meet them in the middle.
Right. No, I got you.
So,
100%. Okay.
all right, Winston, take it easy.
All right. You as well, sir. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Bye.
Yep. Finally got to talk to Brett, man. It was hard to get a hold of him. Well, what do y'all think? What a call. I did not know that. What he revealed in terms of, first off, I didn't know those were under land contracts, man. Like, bro, you gotta, I guess he don't have to reveal that, but he kind of do. Who are you? So yeah, I don't really like that. Like, if I'm trying to wholesale that deal, I'm kind of wholesaling a note, which is fine, but that's not the same thing as trying to like sell the property. You're selling more the paper and the terms around the property than you are the property. And that can get a little convoluted and advanced. I mean, I can handle the smoke, but is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I want peace too. Yeah, I want the smoke, but I also want peace too, damn it. It's like I don't want to have to tie all my bandwidth down to something, where another deal is waiting on me to just cash in on, like this one we about to call next. So interesting. All right, we got Brett. That was a lot. Oh man. But I had to make my offer so I could put him in the maid's offer folder. Made offer, yep. Offer made folder, rather, excuse me. And then I can take him out of, he's a buyer too. Y'all heard what he said? He had 101 properties, man. But he got them all on a land contract, more than likely. And they all, like I said, they basically are all on contract for deeds. I don't know if Ohio calls it that, but contract for deed is like they got to fulfill their obligation. They got to make all the payments. They got to, and then come in and execute the balloon. Like, there's a balloon that's due at the end of that 12 months or 2 years or whatever it is. And they got to cash out on that. And if they don't, then they forfeit everything. And then they can have a chance to maybe re-rent it out or something. So I can see he kind of told on himself. He showed his hand. Like, I can see why that guy backed out. He don't want to have to deal with all that. He want to just do a clean transaction. He pay cash, he owns them outright, and he rents them out. A lot of people probably wouldn't do that. Now, if you want to buy a note, that's different. But a note buyer would just be a note buyer, hands off. They don't do anything with the tenant. They just sit back and collect. So it's like that one's interesting, man. I don't even. That one's interesting. I don't know if I came across one of those yet. You learn something new every day, though. I'm telling you that much. Okay, so we're gonna call the rest of these. Got 2 more left in the calendar, and then we're gonna call the big banger, man. Whew. I gotta put my hat on, man. I gotta get ready. Put my crown on. All right, spoke with. Basically has all those. Any questions on that call or anything y'all want to add about that call that y'all was confused about, or y'all any notes, gems, or anything? I'm not looking at the chat, by the way. I'm trying to drop these notes in here. And most payments are around 700. With a couple 900, and there's 2 that he may section 8 on to get close to 12 to 1400 on the 4 bedrooms. Someone back out. My offer was valid, by the way. I know I was trying to show y'all Redfin numbers and stuff, because those are people buying them at retail, and I don't sell to retail people. I sell to investors. Most people who wholesale do. Damn, that one's interesting, man. That's pretty complicated. So basically, whenever I come across somebody that's like, yeah, I'll buy, even if it's on a land contract or if it's a note in place and blah, 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 then he would be the one that I flag and try to make something happen with. But otherwise, that was a lot. So that was Ohio. That was an offer. That was 7 offers. I offered a range on all of them. I'm counting that. 1 contact, Ohio, that was 5. All right, let me check out the chat. What y'all got going in here, man? Thank you, appreciate you. Yes, yeah, man. I appreciate it. My bad. I was, like I said, dropping some notes in here, but definitely was buying like crazy back in the day. And you know, I took my hat to all of those people because I was being young and dumb around that time, not even realizing we was in a crash. That's when I had first started working at Dell. I graduated Michigan State in 07, December 07, got hired at Dell, 22 years old or something like that, and started making some good money at Dell, selling tech, computers and all that stuff and software. Thought I was doing something, but I wasn't, because I was like, I'm not even gonna go there. But I wasn't buying no damn houses like I should have been. But yeah, he definitely was getting it in, and yeah, that's crazy. I tried to let him understand, like, because here's what I do too. Like, I pivot a little bit off my offer. Like, okay, yeah, you decline it, great. We already know he's gonna decline it. but I'll leave a little bit of room in there and say, sometimes I come across different investors that got different business models. Maybe they may want to just pick up something to park some of their money because they got to do a 1031 exchange. Maybe they got to, whatever, and kind of keep the conversation going, and then see if we can connect somewhere, draw a line somewhere where we can still connect. And then I end up finding out more information, and shit, can pivot from there. But yeah, I don't know about that one, yo. I ain't gonna lie. So next call, we had Jing reply saying, "Who are you?" So that's a contact. I'm gonna reply back real quick. I think this is him. Oh no, this is the guy from Austin. Can I type in here or talk in here? Hey, this is Winston. I was calling you earlier about the house on Main. No, not Remain. About the house on Main. Still plans to sell. I think it was Maine. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, that's him. Main Drive. Yep. That's in the 582. We want to do a project, sober living project out there. So this estimate is 349. If we can get that under 300, man, we in there. That's the exact model we're looking for. It's got a garage. Do we got a garage? Please tell me you got a garage. Yes, it got 2-car garage and it's on the corner. And I remember walking past that place because it was a water shutoff notice on that bad boy. I remember that property. Back in the day, guys, I took a job door knocking. Well, so when you door knock, right, is obviously it's you doing it for free. Like it's commission. I mean, whatever. If you catch a deal, I mean, this is for free. Like I'm working to bring in some assignment fees, right? So I was like, you know what? Why don't I take a job with Spectrum, right? The Spectrum was hiring, and they was trying to do field sales, outside sales. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a door-to-door job, so get paid a little something and get a little commission from that, and get a little commission from this, right? So I was double dutying, and I would like take notes of all. I was walking these neighborhoods and just seeing all this property. I had like such a big picture ahead of me, man, and it was dope. And this is one of the properties that I'm looking at that I used to be in that neighborhood selling Spectrum internet and shit. And I was killing them too, man. I was, especially for all my Hispanic folks, man. I was trying to brush up on my Spanish, and they was the one buying the most from me. And they, I pull out the little translator and get done with them, and then see some bandos down the street, call them, try to get them on the contract, do a deal. I was like, yeah, I can fool with this. But I didn't do too many deals doing that because, again, that's like a long play. It's like a follow-up game. It's like driving for dollars type of thing. A lot of driving for dollars or door knocking deals, long game. Like it don't take 2 weeks to close. Like from door knocking to it's like 6 months to a year to close type stuff. So he called back. Let me see. Google number. All right. Okay. Next. We got the big one next? Nope, we got one more. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, shit. I disposed the wrong damn thing. Sorry, y'all. Ingrid. Okay, she's next, but she's complicated. She is complicated. I can't handle her right now. She's trying to figure out what should I tell. What can she's so scared of her tenants. It's so sad. She's trying to ask me what should she tell her tenants. Because I'm gonna ask, I'm like, when can we go walk it? I have to think of something. I don't want to let her know I might be selling the house. Can you think of anything? I'm not sure when I would have to ask her. I'm not sure when I would have to ask her. I said it could be insurance or an inspection related. I was like, I got a tenant that I tell to expect quarterly inspections just because, we try to be proactive for routine maintenance and they love it. He said, well, I told her already that an insurance person was coming to inspect the house, but I was told I needed pictures instead. I had somebody else over there recently pretending to be from the bank. So she be walking on pins and needles and eggshells with these folks, man. Yeah, so now we at a standstill. So if I call her, it's gonna take too long, man. I'm trying to get to this next call so I can wrap up here. Hey, Ingrid. Okay, well, what do you suggest? Because we could do the inspection thing and just be in and out 5 minutes. She doesn't have to be there at the property either. Also, I want to show you this comment on this post I saw regarding getting squatters out of your property. It's pretty interesting. That's what I just told y'all. Also, I want to show you this comment on this post I saw. Okay. The roommate from hell. That's so funny. I love that though. That's dope. All right. So what we got, man? I get to this big one, man. Young Frank. Hold on, let me just pull Ingrid out real quick. She's texting me back, guys. I'm not sure. I've been thinking about this. Damn, bro. Working on. There's a new law for squatters. I heard about it on TV. I'm about to copy and paste her. I'm about to send that to her right now. She said it was a landlord group in out there in Grand Rapids. Oops. But they charge $800 or something to get in. And they got a little coalition going on, and like they got best practices, and they be lawyered up and all of that, sharing attorneys and all of that stuff. The only thing I can think of is the insurance company denied me or the bank denied me and had to pretend that you're a different insurance company or a different bank. Perfect. Do that. I can't stand my phone. Why did it not go through, bro? All right. It's a shame you got to do all of this. Like, just get in the house, lady. All right. So she's talking to me. She's a contact. She's technically, we reached out. She's responding. So that's another one in Michigan. So far, our numbers, guys, we got Florida 0, Cali 2, Texas 3, Arkansas 1, Michigan 7, Michigan 8, Michigan and Ohio 5. It's 19 dials, 4 contacts, 7 offers, 0 contracts. Okay. Those are our KPIs. And then we're going to make this one more for Frank. But before we do, this is one I'm going to prepare for. Normally I don't do this, but I have to prepare for this. I'm sorry. I'm doing this live. So y'all be patient with me. It's an LOI that I'm trying to look up that I had ready to go. I gotta look this thing up here. We're talking about luxury condo living, man. Out in Burlingame, California, bruh. Never heard of this place until a month ago. Here we go. Letter of intent to purchase. Perfecto. Purchase price, 1.15. That's exactly what I want to tell them. Earn this money. Buyer will deposit $25,000 into escrow. I was thinking more like 10 or 15. Buyer should have 45 days to close. So due diligence period. Buyer should have 45 calendar days from the execution of the PSA to conduct a feasibility study, including but not limited to zoning verification, environmental assessment, and architectural review. Right of assignment. I got the right to assign the contract to any affiliated entity or third-party developer prior to closing. Closing date shall occur within 15 days following the expiration of the due diligence period. So that's 60 days. Condition of the sale, property sold as is, no warranties, blah, 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 blah. Well, hold on now. I don't know about no warranties. We need a warranty deed from title. So I got to change that. Upon signing this letter, seller agrees to a standstill period of 30 days during which they will not negotiate with other potential buyers. Exclusivity. I mean, hey, that's right. That prevents me from having to file a damn memorandum. Non-binding. This letter represents the intent of the parties and is not a legally binding contract for sale. Only a fully executed purchase and sale agreement will be binding. Sincerely, me. Wholesale strategy. Make it irresistible. When you present this to the owner, or if they counter offer, keep these 3 developer hooks in your back pocket to justify your price. 1. The substandard argument. Remind the seller that because the lot is only 3,500 square feet, which is substandard for this area, it is difficult for a traditional family to buy and finance. Your cash offer developer play is their easiest exit. 2. The no garage advantage. Mention that you are assuming the risk of building with 0 on-site parking, code AB2097. This is a new and unproven state law that traditional buyers are scared of, but we or the developer are willing to navigate. 3. The speed. Offer a 45-day due diligence. This gives you enough time to get Leah and Braze Engineering to do a quick sketch and for you to shop the deal to the list of builders I provided. Next steps for success. Confirm the name, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. So That's what I needed. Let me copy and paste that real quick over into my other section here. Telling y'all, man, if y'all ain't using AI to up your game, man, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Because this was clutch. I learned so much in like a little 20-minute session working on this deal. I was like, look, man, we got a property here in Burlingame, California. It's in the middle of the Bay Area, like 20 minutes from San Francisco's airport. It's like in the heart of everything. It's like Park Place, Boardwalk on the Monopoly board. Broadway, Boardwalk, what was it? One of them. The two blues on the Monopoly board. Yeah, that's where we at. We ain't playing no games out here, man. Real talk, man. Man, I use I'm agnostic. I use them all. So I use obviously ChatGPT, Google Gemini. Those are my main two as far as the LLMs are concerned. And then I use Replit and Emergent if I need to do some development on some apps or websites. I created my website with Emergent, which is this bad boy here. I created this with Emergent. I need to get rid of that tag, as you can see right there. So I made this bad boy. They can come in here and they can give me all that information, and it goes right to my email. They can upload photos, all of that. They can come chat with me, and I can. So the chat bot is integrated with my conversational AI and REI reply. Like, shit's pretty dope. And then here's the story, you know what I'm saying? Me and the fam. So did all of that. Took a little minute, I ain't gonna lie, but I finally got it. And I learned a lot because it was like mad iterations and credits, man. I'm like, man, never again, bro. So now I will have ChatGPT talk to Replit for me. And I'm like the middleman coder a little bit, vibe coder. I sent you 4 different messages and it says it was not delivered. I see, oh wow, crying face, laughing out loud. Yeah, she laughing at that post so that I just told y'all about with my man's with the with the story about the roommate from hell getting the squatters out. That's dope to me. I will definitely back pocket that, man. No, not ready yet. Somebody just responded to a 30, 60, 90 day. I got a 30, 60, 90 day campaign going. All right, so let me stop with the creative avoidance, man, because sometimes I do that too. I be trying to avoid the smoke. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a work in progress. Like, you understand, it kept hallucinating, man. It kept not listening, and I kept like having to re-up on credits to make it pop and make it work. I'm still not done, honestly. I still need to republish it again. Only one small thing. I don't know if you would notice, but you'll notice if I said something. I just need to move two things. I need to make a video at the front. I was trying to drop a video right here on the front page of a 1-minute illustration of a VO, one of them videos from Higgsfield or something like that. I was going to drop a video on here, but man, it was just terrible trying to do that. It took me days trying to figure that out, and I was like, you know what, forget it. So, but yeah, that's that. All right, Frank. So yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and try to lock this deal up. Stewart Title or Pacific Coast Title is going to be the title company. This is going to be more than likely a double close. I soft shopped it too to a few buyers, and they were hungry, ready to pounce on that. And I'm like, pause. And I'm like, yo, I okay, hold on, guys, I got you. I'm gonna definitely not sharing no information yet. It's too early. I'm not going through this. We're not about to. No, we're not doing that. So anyway, all right. Now I told him I've already anchored him. I said, I think I can get you 1 million and 1.2 million. He's like, what, 1.2 million? I said 1 million and 1.2. He said, which is it? That's a $200,000 difference. I said, I know, man. I know. It's I gotta say that range because I'm still digging here. And he's like, well, I mean, if it's closer to the 1.2 million, yeah, we can talk. So I'm like, all right. So here we go, man. Woo! Moment of truth. He might not even answer. I'm doing all of this for him not to answer, but here we go. I can't show my cards, my hand, man. I don't want him to know that I know something here. Like this is big stuff, man. So okay. Here we go. Sound like he in the mafia. Italian last name. Panacchi.
Hello?
Frank, my man, what's going on?
Oh, what's going on, man?
You got it, man. You got it. You've been keeping me up at night, not even knowing it about this property, man.
Oh, which property am I? I'm a little.
The one on Burlingame.
I was just there. I'm leaving it right now.
Oh, really? Okay. What's going on?
I had to put a dishwasher in. So.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I catch you at a bad time. Are you good to talk for a quick second?
No, actually, I'm all right right now.
Okay. I'm trying to pull this up with you. I don't know why it's doing this. But anyway, okay, so I've been doing, some homework, my due diligence and everything, some preliminary stuff at the very least, right? And yeah, come to find out that I want to continue to dig in more. And we're right around that price point that I mentioned before and closer to the higher end of it. So the only thing is I have to dig in more to get some proof on some things. So basically some more proof. I need some more proof on some of this entitlement work I need to do. So I've had conversations with the city. I've had I need to have more conversations with a couple engineers and architect guys. So, but in order for me to do that, I don't want to keep kind of, spending time on this without having some sort of agreement in place with you. If hopefully you can understand that, so just wanted to
understand your position.
Yeah. What was that again?
I said, I understand your position.
Yeah. So, I mean, the whole ideal and goal is to obviously get you what you want as much as possible. And then, make it obviously make sense on the back end for us and, my guys and all that. But again, I will have to, you gotta chuck out some money to, get drawings and designs and look into some permit stuff. And again, provide like proof of concept in order to continue further. So I would just need like kind of get you an LOI that spells out the feasibility, what we're looking to do, and
so
hopefully close it out for you.
What I'm gathering is you'd like to lock up the property and then do your due diligence, permits and all that, and seeing what's possible.
Absolutely. But the thing is, we're not talking about locking it up for the entire due diligence period, because normally that could take 90 days, 6 months. We're not talking about that.
Well, no, I understand.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, it'll close it within 45 to 60 days, if not sooner. I just like to put a little cushion on there. But
yeah,
that's the typical timeline. So,
Now, what number are we at? I don't even remember, to be honest.
1.150.
So can I share something with you that I've just found out?
Yes.
The the owner that owns the building to the left of mine has been approached by a developer that wants to buy my place. That the place on the corner, the brick building. I don't know if you saw that building.
Yes.
It's called the Candy Shop. They store a lot of antique cars in there, and that kind of stuff. And apparently that's for sale. I guess the guy died, and they've got 8 people in a trust that want to sell it. And so the developer is trying to put together a package for that property, my property, the one next to me, and the one on the corner.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah, and I just found out about this last Friday, I think it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't know where that's at. I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
But they were supposed to be getting in touch with me.
Gotcha. Interesting. Eight people on the title, you said, with that? that's
well,
kinda...
no, 8 people just on the corner place.
Yeah.
It's a brick building.
I see it.
It used to be an Oldsmobile dealership a long time ago.
Yep.
Now all the people are you familiar with Hillsboro?
Is that up north? Where is that? That's
Hillsboro in relationship to Burlingame is basically a couple blocks away, but it's a very affluent, wealthy area.
Going out more west. Yeah,
exactly west. And the people there store their high end, Austin Martins, antique Rolls Royce, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be selling that to a developer to package the whole thing or a realtor is going to package it for the investment to build units more than likely.
I see.
Multiple.
Gotcha. I see. That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
So I just found out about that, like I say, last week, but I to date have not heard.
I got it. Well, I tell you, man, like I said, I've been doing some digging here, and I think the only thing for me was the challenge was the 3,500 square footer on the lot size, and me navigating around that to make the most sense out of it.
I have a set of plans that years ago we were going to do something.
Okay.
3 units.
Right.
And but since then they have lowered the declining height and the off-street parking. That's where I ran into a problem with them, was the off-street parking.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to go for a variance, but now they don't require that because it's within so close to a train transportation, and they don't want you to own a car anymore. They just want you to take public transportation.
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen that, and I was trying to see if the garage parking and lower level parking was a big thing too, which is a huge impact on cost. I didn't know if that was necessary or not. I'm trying to figure all that out right now. And like you said, the height requirements kind of going back and forth. I saw some of the planning and zoning on that. I think it's at 35 feet high now, 35 to 45.
What's that?
I was talking about the height requirements. I think it's 35 to 45 feet.
I think that's at the top of the declining height.
Yep. And then having to have at least 100 feet of common space for each unit if you were to do the 3, and then seeing how we can lay out the 3. There's some things involved there. So, but yeah, I don't know. I would love to look into this. We're definitely interested.
Yeah.
So
we'll stay in touch and check back with me. And I'm kind of they were supposed to contact me, but again, I haven't heard from them. But they did contact the guy to the left of me. He's got 3 units there. One's really, I don't even know if it's legal, but I guess it is. But it's a duplex with I guess the best way to put it is like an in-law in the back.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I see that one. Interesting. Okay.
And then on the corner, which was not sold that long ago, they're going to approach those people as well.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Well, did they mention anything on price or anything
I haven't talked to anybody, but just
Okay.
I know the owner of the place next to me, and he's the one who called me and told me.
I
He says
see.
they're going to be getting in touch with you, but again, I have not heard from them.
I see. Okay. So yeah, I'll stay in touch as well, and we'll kind of lock in with you here. But like I said, there's interest, and we want to proceed. It's just want to obviously make sense for you too. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you for the call.
Okay, no problem, Frank. Thank you. Keep me posted as well on your end too. All right. Yep.
Okay.
Whew. Okay. So, man. Look, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. All I can do is laugh at myself, bruh. That's all I can do. That is all I can do. Is laugh at myself. So, let's review why I'm laughing at myself. My goodness, bro. Let's review why I'm laughing at myself. And then I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. I'm laughing and crying at myself, honestly. Let me pull this guy's file up first, because I didn't even have his. I just was so excited. I just dialed him. I didn't even pull up his file. Damn, man. What an objection. Shit. Okay, so here's the deal. The very first touch, okay? The very first touch was October 20th, 2025. Okay? I reached out to him back then. He didn't respond. October 31st, I then said, hey, the data might be incorrect. I'm not sure, but did you see my last message I sent? Okay, sent that on Halloween last year. He then picked up the phone about an hour later and called. Okay? My AI picked up. He probably hung up on the AI. He said, I tried to call you. I called him, and then he called back. Still, we missed him. And it says, sorry, I missed your call. I can't take calls, but happy to help here. What were you hoping to get out of the property? It was AI talking, whatever. So I was just like, you know what? Let me call back. I didn't even know all this was going on. He hit me with the, what do you think is worth? October 31st. This is still on 31st. My AI says, I need a bit more info on condition updates. Just a regular, He says, Google the address or Google Earth. I can't Google it, but I can check public sites like Zillow, Redfin. He's clearly like talking to my AI, and he's like talking back and forth to it. He says, you are into real estate. What do you think you would pay for it? And then no response from me. Then November 1st comes. Where did you go? And then I had to chime in manually and said, manager has been trying to call you. His calls aren't going through. He's calling from this number. Right? So then we talked. Okay? November 1st. November 1st. So we talked. I told him I guess somehow I probably was doing the numbers. I was running it, and we had a long conversation. I shot him an offer. It was embarrassingly low. It was $857,500. And that's pennies out there for that property. I let him know that I ran the numbers on 6 proprietary platforms, all with AI massive data sets built in, pulling from location to property square footage, lots size square footage, ability to build ADU or not, walk score, ARV, as is values, estimated repairs, blah, 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 blah. And it all came out to $1,085 a square foot. So I'll spit all that out to him, trying to look like, I was, because he didn't give me a number. He was being facetious at $2 million, but he wasn't trying to give me a number. So He's looking at 1031 into something else. Okay. I think he got tenants in there month to month. He's getting $3K a month in rents or something like that. Okay. And he said that he just put a dishwasher in there, right? So he's managing boom. I just thought about it. I'm like, bro, you just left there. Like you put a dishwasher in there, bro. Like you didn't have somebody go over there and do it for you. Red flag. So that registered. I didn't even expand on that like I should have. Right. I'm dissecting myself here. I'm dissecting the call and calling myself out on what could have went better. So, okay. We made him an offer. That was October 31st, November 1st, whenever I recorded it. There's a gap that went by from then until January 27th. I left him a voicemail. We picked the conversation back up because what happened was this came back up in my calendar because I was supposed to just, I'm always following up on offers that I make, like maybe, months down the road. And I get to looking at it and I'm like, oh shit, this is definitely worth more. So I started playing with the numbers like, okay, I don't know, maybe I do have some guys that, we could come up from 1 million to 1.2. And then you guys heard that story about, you can get it closer to 1.2, then yeah, we could talk. So this was all happening between January 27th and January 30th. January 27th, January 30th, which was 2 weeks ago. January 27th was 2 Tuesdays ago. The 3rd was February, and then it was the 27th. That's when we last talked. Right there is that day is what today should have been. Fuck. October is what today should have been. Bruh. Speed to lead, dog. Speed to lead, man. I can't make this up, bruh. Why is it that every time I'm like, you know what? Soon as I figure something out, especially like on a real big deal, boom, something else, another adversary, another moment where, but it wouldn't be right if that didn't happen though, because it lets me know like, okay, I might be on to something. I might be getting closer. I might, disruption follows intention. Disruption follows intention since the beginning of time. Since God created the heavens and the earth. Look it up. Do your research on that. But disruption follows intention, bro. So what I'm saying is I failed to act fast yet again. Of course, the deal ain't dead. It ain't over yet. I got to stay on top of him. But the fact that he is saying this damn somebody wants to buy the building next door and the rest of the block, man. Jesus Christ. You know they gonna overpay, man. You know they gonna pay, man, bruh, I tell you. Now, luckily, I had AI assist me on this preliminary due diligence I've been on, and I haven't been taking like my whole day to do it because I'll spend like maybe 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and I've done that like twice. So I spent a total of like 30 minutes on it, give or take, maybe a little bit more. But like, bruh, such another lesson. What up, though, Mercury's daughter? I'm just talking about another failure. Of course, speed to lead is huge right now. It's a 6-figure deal that is in front of me, and I got somebody in this guy's face that's supposed to be offering him and the whole block some money to build on that shit, man. Oh my God, bro. When I had him 6 months ago or 3 months ago, I don't know how long ago it was, in October, I had him right there. I offered him too low. And I didn't take the deal serious enough until today or until recently. Now I call him ready to go, ready to lock it up. And he like, yeah, man, the I don't know if you know, but the building next door, you know, the owner just died. They're selling that property, and the developer's coming in, and he want to buy the whole block, man. So, you know, just keep in touch. Like literally, he said he just heard this last Friday. Last Friday was the 3rd or the 6th, excuse me. He just heard this last Friday. I had this in the hopper since October, bro. All of a sudden. I mean, like, the universe, man, like, be kicking my ass, bro. That's crazy. Like, nobody was hollering at this man until I finally decide, like, yo. It was like a... You know what? I'm gonna call those neighbors too. Shit, why not? I'm gonna approach the neighbors as well. As a matter of fact, let's look them up right now. I want to show y'all what I'm looking at, man, but I just can't risk putting this out there. Damn, Jesus Christ. Like, yo. Everything is for sale. I don't care if you the most non-motivated person. When you got somebody that's coming with that bread, bruh, and willing to overpay like crazy, everything is for sale. Especially in a hot-ass area like this. Man, this is a huge multi-family play, man, I'm looking at. I'm trying to see if I can at least... I want y'all to see this, man. This is the Bay Area, bro. Google won't let me just show it without me showing other stuff. All right, I think I can show this now. Hold on. So it's off of Myrtle. Oops. So this little area here, okay, is by the freaking heart of downtown. And I'm driving right now. I'm going around the area. It may not look like nothing to us right now. We don't live there. We don't know what's going on. But this is apparently a big deal. This is like, what's the median price point? What's the median income? It's stupid. It's just like, you just gotta be bossed up living out here, bro. Period. No questions asked. But I'm just like, yo, why does this always happen to me, bro? Like, as soon as I get traction on, like, yo, this is a deal, here comes somebody else per usual, dog. Like, nobody be calling these people, man, until I show up, bro. Like, he had a whole 90 days go by. He had October 31st to November 30th. And then to December 31st, that's 2 months. And then to damn near January 31st, that's 90 days, bro. He had a whole 90 days go by. Literally 5 days ago, somebody hit him up when I'm ready to, like, I just can't make this up, dog. Oh my God, y'all. This is a big 6-figure assignment. This would have been like, this still can be, but oh God, bro. All right, so anybody got anything to suggest in terms of what you would do or what I should do, or how can we, like, if somebody want to get in on this, let me know. But I think there's man, listen, bro. Yeah, like it haunts me. I'm trying to speak positive, but it just be like finding me like ways to just like nobody was talking to this guy. And I didn't put it out there. He said 5 days ago. I mean, we were talking. I want to show you one more thing before I let y'all go. He was still like, made me an offer. Look at this, man. Somebody come with this. Somebody come to look at this. And I'm talking stupid too. Look how stupid I was talking. He's like, you make me an offer. I mean, I wasn't talking stupid. I was, and like, I was just trying to like get him to give me a number. I said, it's hard to present to my guys without a price. Okay, well, we can't move forward, I guess. Like, he was real passive with it. I was like, greetings, can I get a price? I said pro by accident. I said, can I get a price? And then he's like, make me an offer. And then, sorry to Ashy Knuckles. And then I was like, hey, Frank, I wouldn't say all that. I did say, hey, Frank, I wouldn't say all that. Give me a shout. Let me run something by you. That was January 30th. So then we hopped on the phone, and I was like, yo, I think I can get you somewhere between 1 million and 1.2. He was like, okay, which is it? That's like $200K difference. I'm like, well, maybe closer to the 1.2, but he's like, well, now we talking. So right then and there, should have been driving hard. Boom, get him under contract. 25K down. Go Gator method that shit up. Like, go borrow 25K and park that shit at the title company and go to town. And then could have closed on it and had them developers approach me. Now you got to come through me. I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, bro. What a lesson. What a lesson. They just keep on coming, bro. This one. And then they keep on coming from Cali, too. I had, around this time, last year, around this time, another 60K to 110K deal. Telling you, dog, luxury wholesaling is where it's at. I think I need to just stay here instead of fooling with them folks out there with $10,000 water bills that keep ignoring my fucking phone calls, and we trying to get you like out a tight situation and shit. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, man. My God. I can taste it. It's right there. I'm gonna stay on top of it. I'm gonna just follow up every other week. I'm gonna just keep following up, man. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. I already went over our what's the names. Let me drop my IG at the 100 Door Tour. Follow me on IG or Ticket Attack, or subscribe here. Smash the like. All that good stuff. Help the channel grow. This is real life stuff. This is unedited. It's raw. I don't go back in the studio, YouTube studio, and edit stuff unless I'm in a violation. Sometimes I get pulled to the side like, hey, bro, you're doing a little too much. You're out of compliance. You need to get this out of the video. So that's the only time, and I've done that like maybe twice. But other than that, I don't edit none of this. This is all raw, real deal. Y'all go to them other wholesaler channels to show you fluff if you want to. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, that one right there, man. Oh, that cut kind of deep. So appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow on episode 13. I thought this was 13. We on 12. Okay. I thought this was 13. This ain't 13, bro. Which one is this, man? I don't lost count. So I might edit that part, but whatever, man. It's your boy WJ signing out. Love y'all. Do y'all do something about it. Peace.